guys, a UK-based Nigerian, according to him, he's a student, is in a hot soup for having inappropriate conversation with a minor. You guys, before I continue, just listen to this man and let's analyze.
She's a child. She's 14 years old.
That's what I said.
And you've just said to me that you could be speaking to others. Have you been bullying these other children?
I've never done that, man.
Well, you have, because I've got the evidence here.
Sir, I told you. I said I'm just saying that for nothing's sake. I don't mean it.
You don't mean it?
I don't mean it.
So
I told you all my chats.
You don't mean it.
I don't mean it.
But you've already done the damage.
How?
How? Do you think a 14-year-old should be pressured into sending indecent images?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
You told her you were 20-something?
I think maybe he's 24. I think 20. I told you, with the dating app, they fake their age then.
Right.
So most...
But she hasn't. Because her parents have seen the chat.
She said in the dating app, if you are not 18, you can't open the app.
Right.
So she says she's 18. That's why I even just
right.
I just sent.
But then she told you when you started messaging. She told you how old she was, didn't she?
I don't believe.
You don't believe?
Yeah, I don't. That's why.
See, you didn't once say in this chat that you didn't believe her.
I don't believe what she's saying. I thought it just a phone, so I don't take it
you were asking her about being a virgin as well, weren't you?
Yes, I said you must keep your virginity. If you check the chat, I said,
so if she was an adult, why would she need to keep her virginity?
If she's an adult, that I also say the same thing. Because me, based on my religions, I believe in sex. I believe in relationship. I believe in a relationship without sex. So that's why I'm preaching on any dating I find myself. That don't allow any guy to have sex with you in a relationship. You must keep yourself.
But they can send you pictures of themselves with no clothes on.
No.
So why are you asking?
That's what I'm saying. I said it just for fun.
It's not fun.
I don't mean it.
This is not fun.
I'm telling my mind.
See your children in there.
Yeah, they're there.
If a 40-year-old man like yourself,
yeah,
was when your children.
You guys, the question is this. Number one, you are in a dating app. You are chatting with a minor, and here is the police questioning you, but you keep mixing up everything, and this now makes it very difficult to even defend you. Even if you are innocent, you are just putting yourself in a hot mess. Like, number one, you are 43-year-old student in UK. You came to UK with a student visa, and then you enter a dating site and you're pretending to be 24 years old. That's questionable, right? Even if you did not know she's a minor, why did you lie your age on the dating site? What's your motive? And from 43 to 24, why? And then the police question asks you, and guys, I wrote it down. He said that the reason why God, you were speaking to her is because you wanted to preach to her. Now, tell me, when did people start preaching to others on the dating site? Dating sites are meant to look for love, to look for pleasure if you want to, but I have never had a dating site where you have to go there and start preaching to people. As who? Is that the right platform for preaching? I don't even understand. So that's why I say that this man put himself into serious problem, as now he's looking so questionable. Like, he's not real. Like, we don't even know how to even now defend him, because that's what everyone is saying, that you are just lying, you are just mixing up everything. Like, people are even saying, yeah, you are guilty of everything they are saying, because how could you even say that you went to the dating app, you turned your age down, you put it down from 43 to 24, that's basically halfway, and now the police is questioning you, and you are saying that you were tend to preach to her? As who? Who appointed you as the preacher of the dating site? Okay, that's another thing. Then another thing, he said that he wanted to tell it her mom. So the fact that you wanted this girl to tell her mom about it, you already know that she is a minor, because why did you want her to go and tell her mom? I mean, you are 24 and maybe she's 18, as she said, as the dating app. And necessarily, if you are 18, 24, you don't go telling your mom directly if you don't want to. So why would you want her to go and be telling her mom about this? I don't really understand. As who are you? Who is this man? And according to what people are saying, or according to the news coming to other people, that this man is married and has kids, right? He came to UK to study, and now he decided to enter social media dating app. And yeah, this is what he's doing. He's been interrogated. We are not saying he's guilty, but we are just analyzing the situation based on what he's the answers he's giving. And then he said that we were just doing it for fun. And he is laughing, and you could hear the police telling him that this is not funny, this is not funny at all. Number one, you said you wanted to preach to her. Then number two, you say that you wanted her to tell her mom. Now you are now saying that you are doing it for fun with a minor. Okay, now you didn't believe her age. So you did not believe her age, but hmm? You still went and you continue chatting with her. Like, this guy is just confused. You know, when you are caught, I mean, at least keep quiet, let the police talk, and then maybe you can tell them, you know what, I don't want to talk about this. I want, are you guys, will you hear from my lawyers? Because anything that he's talking now, whether he's guilty or not, it's gonna put him into a big mess. It's gonna put him, because truly maybe he might have not know that this lady is a minor, but the answers that he's giving now, it's just mixing up everything. It's just making everyone question him so much. Like, this, everyone is saying that this guy is actually guilty of everything that he's been accused of, because preaching to her, he wanted you to tell her mom, now you are doing it for fun. And then he said, now the other one, he said that he did not believe his age. And then now this one, when he said he said he was 24 when he's actually 43, right? And then he said that you wanted the lady to keep her virginity, and that is what now the police are asking her. Why did you want her to keep her virginity? As who? God. So you actually entered dating site to be talking to minors, preaching to them to keep their virginity. As who? As who are you? Why would you talk to a minor, asking her if she's a virgin, and if she's a virgin, that you want her to keep her virginity? Like, it doesn't really make sense. Like, I felt like this whole thing doesn't make sense, and that is why you become so questionable, and that's why you look so guilty, because you are just talking too much. Why can't you keep quiet? You know, you just mix. Why are you stressed? Why can't you calm down, listen to the question? And if you can't answer, it's not by force that you answer. No, you are not obliged to answer to the police if you don't want to. Or you want to say that you don't want to talk now, let your lawyers be there or something, right? And then you say that you live with your brother, and then the other side, you are a student. Like, the guy is just mixing up everything. So you all have to be very careful when you go to the dating site, and make sure you verify the age of these children. And it was actually the mom that saw the chat, and then he caught the guy and everything. So maybe this thing has been happening for so long, and the fact that you are telling him to go and tell her mom, and you want her to keep her virginity, these are the things that even make the police to keep question. And he said that you are damaging children, and they say they have evidences. So we don't know how many chats he has, how many kids he has been speaking to, and that's why maybe they brought him out, because they say they have the evidence. Anyway, guys, this is not the first case. This is not even the second one. There are so many cases. I think it was the other one. It happened, I think, this year too, of a man that was also caught, chatting with minors on social media. Like, you all have to be careful. Like, why would you be leaving bigger women and going for minors, chatting with them, or dating, even lying about your age? Like, this guy just put himself into big problems. So I want to know, you guys, what do you think about his answers? Do you think that he's tensed and he's trying to defend himself, and now he keep mixing things up, or that is he guilty? Or I don't know. I'm just analyzing based on the answers he gave, which made people think, even when I was checking on social media, saying that he actually looked guilty because he is lying too much. He's implicating himself the more. I think it would have been better for him to keep quiet first and then try to answer the question. But the way he's even answering the question now makes him look so guilty. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I see you in my next one. Bye. You guys, if you wish, you can watch the whole clip about what he was talking here. I see you in my next one.
A child.
She's a child. She's 14 years old.
That's what I said.
And you've just said to me that you could be speaking to others. Have you been bullying these other children?
I've never done that in my life.
Well, you have, because I've got the evidence here.
Sir, I told you. I said I'm just saying that for nothing's sake. I don't mean it.
You don't mean it?
I don't mean it.
So you don't mean it.
I don't mean it.
But you've already done the damage.
How?
How? Do you think a 14-year-old should be pressured into sending indecent images?
No.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
You told her you were 20-something?
I think maybe it's 24. I think 20. I told you in the dating app, they fake their age then.
Right.
So most.
But she hasn't. Because her parents have seen the chat.
She said in the dating app, if you are not 18, you can't open the app.
Right.
So she says she's 18. That's why I even just said,
Right.
I just sent.
But then she told you, when you started messaging, she told you how old she was, didn't she?
I don't believe.
You don't believe?
Yeah, I don't. That's why.
See, you didn't once say in this chat that you didn't believe her.
I don't believe what she's even saying. I thought it just a phone, so I don't take it
You were asking her about being a virgin as well, weren't you?
Yes, I said you must keep your virginity. If you check the child, I said,
So if she was an adult, why would she need to keep her virginity?
If she's an adult, that I would say the same thing. Was me, based on my religions, I believe in sex. I believe in relationship. I believe in a relationship without sex. So that's why I'm preaching on any dating I find myself. That don't allow any guy to have sex with you in a relationship. You must keep yourself.
But they can send you pictures of themselves with no clothes on.
No.
So what are you asking?
What I'm saying, I said it just
Why it's not fun.
I don't mean it.
This is not fun.
I'm telling my mind.
See your children in there.
Yeah, they're there.
If a 40-year-old man like yourself was, when your children are 12, 13, 14, if a man of your age was sending those messages to your child, what would you think of that man?
Do you know my intention? I want her,
I think I do know your intention.
Do you know my intention? I want her to go and tell her mom.
Did you tell her to go and tell her mom?
No. That's my intention. That's why I was just.
Did you tell her?
I never did that.
You didn't tell her to do that? You didn't tell her? So you think she's a mind reader?
No, do you know what I'm saying? She said maybe she's a single, maybe her mother does not have, maybe she's a single parent. Right. She's not with her mother. So
she's a vulnerable child, is what you're saying?
No, maybe she's the father is not stable.
Right. So she's a vulnerable child. So you've groomed this child, told her that you was going to look after her.
No.
You never once. You said you lived here with your brother. You didn't tell her that you had a wife and children.
I said with my brother.
Yeah. You didn't say you had a wife and children to her.
No, she didn't. Anybody I did.
Because you asked her to be a girlfriend.
I do. That's what I said. I did that for fun.
So
I don't mean it.
But this is what I'm saying to you. You're not getting what I'm saying to you.
I understand what
you're saying. You are damaging children by talking to them in this way. Mentally.
Okay, let's see. I never mean that.
You're abusing children mentally.
I never mean that.
You didn't meet the child.
I mean that. See,